Well, it's a very funny ending. Epilogue, man, it's not ending. Hello, Chao-kun. You don't look good. Are you okay? Well, time flies. It's already March. There's something I want to tell you. We'll still be able to talk to each other next year, but I want to say this while we're still both on the student council. I'm going to quit the council. I'm just not going to apply next year. That cigarette business gave me a lot to think about. This may sound odd, but do you think this country is headed in the right direction? I think so. I don't think so. I see. Me neither. Around January, there was a sinister cult growing in popularity. A society without a future. For many people out there, that's the reality. I was thinking how it could change that. What it would take to change society. I thought maybe one influential person could start a revolution. But starting a revolution just because you have the power to do it creates more problems. That's what the Nexus incident taught me. I realized how naive I had been. Now, I think the best thing for society is more education. Things that each of us have to learn before going out into the world. That's what needed most, so I'm thinking of becoming a teacher. The society is dictated by its people. If we improve the people's mind, society will be likewise improved. Aren't you going to laugh at me? Say something like, you? A teacher? Laugh, don't laugh. I see. I'll do my best. That's all I want to tell you. That's, I have to say thanks. It was thanks to you that I reached this conclusion. By the way, no one talks about the cigarette incident anymore. For everyone except me, it was a minor, easily forgotten incident. But I won't forget it. And I won't forget you either, of course. Thank you. Everyone said I should go to the nurse office. And it's locked, you know. Yeah, give me a good reason. Okay, I think it's time to go out. The rooftop is empty. I want to know, but wait, I'm gonna check the girl waiting for his boyfriend. The rooftop is empty. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. He's going to walk me home today. By the way, I'm not feeling anxious anymore. I'll be senior soon, which means I'll be studying for the exam every single day. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up the hunt for mystery stuff like that observatory. I have a very inquiring mind, you know. That's what makes me so interesting to talk to. You say the same thing almost a year, man. Ah, this guy. I'll be senior soon. And that's all I'll be doing, studying for my entrance exam. That's gonna sucks. I mean, how am I going to be able to study if she's following me around all the time? My senior is just around the corner. Time flies, huh? I spent the whole year stalking and being stalked. I have to spend my time more wisely next year. Oh, they stalk again. Damn it. Isn't it time for them to be together, you know? Okay, start with Paul Mall. Who's here and who's not? Things have really calmed down over the last month. It's like that cool things never happened. All I'm worried about now is my son's exam result. He says confidence, but we'll see. Yeah, these motionless people are all but gone and everything is back to normal. I'm glad that all I have to worry about is my son's university entrance exam next year. It's getting warm now, it's almost springtime. Put me in a mood to look for a new sweetheart or something. I've completed the collection. My friend was surprised too. Nothing's here. Oh, it's now just an empty thing. How about Kurosawa, you know? There's nothing for you to do here. Oh yeah, I cannot go to any shop. There's nothing for you to do here. And who's this guy? Aren't you the boy who used to talk to the monk upstairs? He actually called here trying to reach you. I think he had a message for you, but I can't quite remember it. Hey, don't freak out. Just hang on a sec. Prepare to walk into the club. Here you go. I'll write it down. Good thinking, huh? But my handwriting isn't so good. I hope you can read it. I found my wife and son. My son's a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid, as usual. Yeah, which? What? Hey, shut up. I'm on the phone. A lot's happened. But I apologized 1,000 times, and everything's back to normal now. I guess you could say we're back in love with each other. I realized, rather than holding on to my pride, I need to suck it up and apologize. Thanks to you, child. Take care, kid, till we meet again. That's the end of it. I hope I didn't miss anything. He didn't leave any contact info or anything, but I'm sure I'll meet him again somewhere. Hey, maybe we should become a monk. This guy all know each other, right? Anyway, stop by this place anytime if you want a drink. As soon as you're over 20 or one, of course. See ya. How that monk left you a bottle tag? I'll give you the bottle, but when you turn 21 anyway, I can't hold it for too long. I'll go bad. Maybe I can trade you some juice or something? Come see me anytime. Okay, nothing here. Port Island. Oh, it's been 1 year, huh? It was fast. Nothing really happened with us in that year. The year went by quickly. It's true that nothing changed during the year, but I'm not too worried about that. It's just straightforward kind of guy, and that's the way I like him. Let's explore this. There was some weird crap about a month ago, huh? I don't know why, but all those people were outside at midnight. What were they all doing? It was pretty cool though, like the climatic scenes of a movie. Oh yeah, this after the scene of people disappear. I wonder why. Well, I don't really care, as long as the train runs on time. Hello, Flores. Welcome to our place here. Never mind. Studying is so much work, but there's this college I really want to get into, so I guess I'll make the effort. Just a little anyway. Dude, do you remember anything we did this entire year? I just remember chilling here. That's it. Man, I had to say this, but what a waste of my time. Well, looks like the cult is history and those three weirdos were sent packing. Everything's back to normal. I'm bored out of my school, but it's better than going through all that shit again. The cat is gone. The cat is gone. Iwatodai. My teacher is quiet, but he's so nice. He's the greatest. When our graduation comes, I'm going to tell him how grateful I am. Okay, what happened to you, taxi cabby? I thought about following Nick Sama to see if I could get my family back, but they wouldn't have help. It was my fault sticking with this job and ignoring my family. I'm thinking about going to see my wife and trying to patch things up with her. Yeah, you do that. You do that, Mr. Taxi Cabby. Nothing's here? I decided to get another job, but I've been keeping it secret from my wife and my daughter. So even if I don't succeed, I've got a plan B. I guess that's how the worlds work. People think nothing of ruining someone else's life. I've just got to do my best. I'll deal with what happened when it comes. What about you kids? Are you satisfied with your life? Did you eat a special Hagakura ramen? If you eat it with a friend, you'll be friends forever. It might just be another rumor, but when I'm as old as you, I'm gonna go have some with my friends. Bunkichi and Mitsuko. Oh, hello, Chao-chan. How have you been? You've grown so much since the last time I saw you. Come on, dear. There's no way he could have grown that much in such a short time. What must have happened is that we shrank, right, Chao-chan? Oh, good point, good point. You've got me there. By the way, Chao-chan, I'm thinking of giving this old place a remodeling. I'll make it even showier than the wing they're adding to Gekkoukan. Speaking of which, the school decided to move the persimmon tree to another field. It will be replanted on a hill where you can't see the whole campus, so our son can still watch over the school and its students. I know that tree isn't really our son, but it still makes me happy. Once my dear wife heard, she couldn't stop crying. Come on, smile! Bah! Don't yell, dear. Your denture will fall out. Anyhow, we'll support the Gekkoukan High student as best as we can. You look very mature now, Chao-chan. You must have been working so hard. Come, visit us anytime. If we can't get Chao-chan endorsement, I bet all the students will rush to stop here. What do you think, dear? No, dear, don't make him do our works for us. But he's practically our grandson. He's obligated to do favor for his ancestor. Ah, dear. Restaurant employees are being interviewed. I heard that the key of Hagakura's success is a secret menu. Can you tell us more about that? It's a little embarrassing, but one day the student saw what I was preparing and said he wanted to try some. I didn't want to give it to him, but he insists, so I made him a bowl. He tasted and said, put some fish flake in. So I did, and you know what? It wasn't good. I decided to put it on the menu. So it wasn't my idea, so I had to keep it a secret menu item only. I didn't really appreciate his attitude, but I learned a lot from that kid. It's getting more and more popular in the strip mall. It's pretty much an idol here. An idol? Him? Oh yes, Nozomi is one who made this coffee shop famous. His appearance and mannerism may be eccentric, but he has an encyclopedic knowledge of food and a discerning palate. No one else comes close. All our patrons know him. All of them, eh? How do you feel about his announced plan to live here and share the world of food? I was devastated, of course, but I wish him well in whatever he wants to do. I heard he's working on a book that I can't wait to read it. Even though it's far away by now, I feel like it's right next to me. I hope his journey goes well for him. Then we'll continue. Now here there's some talk of putting up a bronze statue of the government king in a small mall. Really? I mean it has talent, but our customer will lose their appetite with that looming over them. How can you say that? I hope they put a statue up at a coffee shop. I go to it every day. I'm not fond of animals, it's true, but after seeing my son get that serious about it, I feel like I should give it a chance anyway. I wish I would made a decision earlier. Oh, that cat, he's not here. Mama said it was okay to take him home and I came the next day to pick him home. But he was gone. That means he was free, right? So I bet things will be better for him this way. It's okay, I won't look for him. I know he's doing great somewhere out there. Your father. You're Chao-kun, right? I'm Maiko's dad. If you have a minute, could we sit and talk for a while? Alright. Good. I was hoping you'd say that. Here, have a seat. Want some takoyaki? The stand here is really good. Oh, I guess you know already, huh? When I see this place, I remember all the time I'm come here with Maiko. She came here when she ran away from home too. She really loved the takoyaki. She was a good kid, huh? You're right. She's so good that I wonder if she's really my kid sometimes. I got a letter from Maiko. It's long and full of details about her new life over there. She says she met a lot of friends. Let's see. She's in charge of the rabbits at her new school, as she has to get up early to clean the cages. They yell at her for forgetting her PE uniforms. She forgot her homework and had to copy her friends. I never knew she was that forgetful. Oh, and she did so well at her recorded taste that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she goes on to talk about how she plays at the park right by the school with her friends every day. Her mother doing well too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun. Sounds nice. Nowadays I come home to an empty house. The room seems so big without them. I wonder if she feels the same way about her house now that there's no dad in it. We put that kid through so much on account of her own problem. I feel terrible about it all. Anyway, as for you, oh yeah, I forgot about this part. You little punk. Seems Maiko really took a sign to you. She wrote all about you. I can't wait to grow up, Dad. That's why I'm drinking lots of milks. I'm willing to marry him someday. What's up with that, you punk? You were taking advantage of my little Maiko, weren't you? Maybe I haven't been the best dad, but I'm still fatter than it. I'm not letting a guy like you touch Maiko with a 10-foot pole. I'll never let you marry her. Don't forget it. Maiko's dad ran off. Hey, you there, come on over. My takoyaki is delicious and only 400 yen. There's no octopus in it, but it's strong some anyway. I see. The last one. Shrine. This is it. Hello there. Oh, you must be, by any chance, is your name Chao-kun? And you are? Oh, excuse me. I should have introduced myself first. I'm Mrs. Kamiki, Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. If you have time, could you sit here and talk about him with me? Okay. That's wonderful. Please, sit down. Today is a special day. What a coincidence, seeing you today. It must be another God's trick. Today is my son's Akinari's birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. Only 19 years. It wasn't long enough. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. He had a genetic disease. Me, I'm healthy as a horse. With him, the doctors detected at birth they knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day, I wondered if he would wake up the next morning. I blamed myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, mother. I'm glad to have been given life. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you so much for the life you have given me. That's what he said. He was the one who suffered so much, and yet he said that to me. But my son brought me a lot of joy too. Holding his warm body in my arms just after he was born, those tiny hands, that first smile, hearing him breathe easily at night. Every day I gave thanks for him being alive. Every day I found new joy in him. And now I'm so lonely and there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much that I have to keep on going, looking straight ahead. That's how I feel. I'll eat the finest food, visit the most exotic place, everything my boy could never do. I have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done. On that day, when we meet again, on the other side, if I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me, when my son's condition worsened, he started writing a fable. When I was cleaning out his room, I never found the notebook. He said he was going to show it to you first, when he was done. I asked why not me, and he laughed and said, "You'll be the second one to see it, Mom." I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story. I have the notebook. My son, who was able to give it to you? You explained how you received the notebook from Akinari, and that you heard the entire story from him. I see. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. I see. You should hold on to the notebook. I'm sure that's what my boy would have wanted. I'll wait for him to tell it to me himself when I see him again. Now I have something else to look forward to. I'm glad you and I could finally meet. Thank you. There is one piece of advice I'd like to give you as an old lady to a young man. Take good care of the one dearest to you. If you wait until their time has come and you're clinging to their cold bodies, then it's too late. Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akinari, or me, or you. It happens to everyone. So, before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it, but if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggle, the same heartbreak. We should be able to prop each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people. Always remember that. Always. And I think that's it. We got all the story. It's just Tanaka, but Tanaka gonna open up in the room and Paris that well, I don't know, he's not gonna show up. Finish him for this, so yeah, everybody been counted for except for, of course, for Aegis, but that's another story. Okay, let's go back to the dorm. Where's the dorm? One here. The TV is left on. The news is on. Coming up next, a special report on the Amazing Commodities Corps of the Tanaka's Amazing Commodities Program. President Tanaka's failure to account for certain expenditure has caused the media still lately. We now join our field reporter, Dave, from the scene. I'm reporting from the Amazing Community Head Office, where a swarm of journalists has convened. Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. The tension in the air here can't be denied. Thank you, I will be looking forward to updates as soon as anything happens. Back to the studios. The unaccounted expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize that the tax evasion is the cause. Oh, there's no question about that. I'll remind you that this is President Tanaka we're talking about. He tricked his own viewer for a few extra bucks, but then slit his mama's throat for a 5 yen piece. No matter how high his net worth rises, he'll never be satisfied. He'll lower than the scum on an earthworm belly. All that money and no charity even since a dime. Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that. Oh, this just in. Something has happened at the scene. President Tanaka has emerged. He's carrying a microphone. It looks like he's going to sing. Here comes Tanaka over the wave to you. Granter of your desire. Hi everyone, Amazing Commodities is here for you year-round, rain or shine. We have monopoly on the cheapest, highest quality goods. Our customers' static scream cause noise pollution. Our stock rise so high they're a hazard to birds, and we make loser every day out of people who don't buy. We're the only miracle left in the sad, desolated world. That's the Amazing Commodities guarantee. We look forward to your business. President Tanaka cars drove off. Oh, he's gone. What the hell are you doing? You call yourself a journalist? If you can't get any lousy comment out of him, it's as good as a free advertising. We'll have to interrupt you there as we just received a fax. It's from President Tanaka. The message reads, Hi, this is Tanaka, the best friend your pocketbooks ever had. And what's in my pocketbook is my own business. It's not my company money, so what's it to them how I use it? But let me make one thing clear, I'm not ashamed of a single thing. My conscience is clear, dear viewer, so buy my products guilt-free. Amazing Commodities, here for you year-round, rain or shine, buy now or drown in bitter tears. Bye-bye. Apparently he had no intention of refilling his use for the funds. As this Tanaka knows him, just because he's made some money for himself doesn't mean he can toy with the common man emotion. As self-appointed representative of Joki Public, I have something to say. I'm not afraid to say it. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excess of capitalism should be. Thanks very much, and we'll wrap up our special report. With no new clues as to how the funds have been used, we can only hope that they went to humanitarian purpose. Next up, your daily glimpse into the stock market, where Amazing Commodity stock are skyrocketing on the strength of the bizarre revelation just now. The report continues. Yeah, he have a good life, that Tanaka is. All is quiet. It doesn't seem like the other have returned yet. They all must be enjoying the peaceful evening. Even though you just returned from school, you are feeling very tired. You should to go to sleep early tonight. I don't know how to read it. Next up, news up next. Another look at the mysterious apathy syndrome. As of last month, all patients have recovered and there have been no further recorded case. So apathy syndrome still happen. Oh, I can go out? Do I need to go out? Let me check the building first. I don't think there's anything gonna happen when I go out, but yeah, we'll see. No one's here. The room seems to be empty. It's in 0 room. The nameplate say can. There doesn't seem to be anyone inside. The nameplate say Junpei. Doesn't seem to be in his room. Oh, there's not anyone, man. What the hell, everybody? Yeah, no one inside. Maybe in the rooftop? Or on the 4th floor? The door is locked. What's in this room? The door is locked tightly. Okay, I'm gonna go out. Okay, what we could do here? Escape it. I'm cutting down on the fortune telling. I've always let my fortune determine what I do, and I thought fortune telling was so important, but I'm trying not to be like that anymore. From now on, I'll only hear my fortunes for fun. I think that's the best way to treat that fortune telling stuff. Yeah, right. We've been like this ever since we were kids. Just pull out something weird and claim it was a lucky charms. I guess Hidetoshi could get more from this fortune that they really had to offer. Some sad things have happened this season. In time like that, the way to feel good again is to come here and dance. Yeah, that's the stuff. Hey, how are you? Groovy. If I start to get my groove back, I guess that you can't just rush this thing. I see nothing in you. It seems you no longer need your fortune told. All potential are within you. You can go anywhere, become anything. The universe is within you, and you are within the universe. You and the universe as one and the same. That is my belief. Okay, I think that's all we could do here. Can I? Oh, I cannot open the menu. So yeah. Go back to the dorm.